This day I will tell you a short story about the mice that ate iron. I hope you can enjoy it and you can learn some of a moral in this story. Let's start the story. Once upon a time, a wealthy merchant named Naduk. As time passed, his business deteriorated. It got so bad that he not only lost all of his money, but he also went into debt. He decided to leave the city, and seek his fortune elsewhere. He sold everything he owned to pay off his debts. He was only left with a heavy iron beam. Naduk went to see his good friend Bondu before leaving town. He asked him to keep the beam with him until he got back. "Of course, my dear. I'll keep the beam safe for you," Bondu said. Naduk thanked him and walked away. For many years, he traveled extensively, and worked tirelessly. He began trading in spices, and quickly became wealthy again. He returned to his hometown, purchased a new home, and opened a large shop. Bondu had also heard that Naduk had returned to town, and had started a new business with the money he had earned over the years. Naduk went to see his friend Bondu after work one day, and he was warmly welcomed. They talked for a long time. Naduk asked Bondu to return his beam as he was about to leave. Bondu had no intention of returning it, because he knew it would be valuable when sold. "Something bad has happened," he said with a sad expression. "The beam had been safely stored in my storeroom, but the mice had eaten it. I sincerely apologize." Naduk realized what was going on in Bondu's head. "Please don't feel sorry for me. It's not your fault the mice ate the iron beam," Naduk explained. Bondu was relieved to see that Naduk had bought the lie. How stupid can one be? Bondu wondered. Meanwhile, Naduk requested that Bondu send his son home with him, so that he could deliver the gifts he had brought for him. Bondu immediately directed his son Pindu to accompany Naduk, and retrieve the gifts. Naduk took the boy home and locked him in his cellar. When Pindu did not return by the evening, his father became concerned, and came to inquire about his son's whereabouts. "Oh, it was so unfortunate," Naduk said. "A hawk swooped down, and carried the boy away as we approached my house. I tried to keep up with the hawk but couldn't. I apologize, my friend." Bondu was enraged when he heard this. He accused Naduk of deception. He was adamant that a hawk could not kidnap a 15-year-old boy. When a fight broke out, they both went to court. "Your Honor, I sent my son with this man to retrieve some gifts from his home. However, my son has not returned since. This man has kidnapped my son," Bondu exclaimed. Naduk was ordered by the magistrate to return the boy to his father. But Naduk insisted that the boy was abducted by a hawk. The magistrate questioned him on how this was possible. "If mice can eat an iron beam, surely a hawk can carry off a boy," said Naduk. The magistrate recognized that there was more to this story than meets the eye. He requested that Naduk explain everything in detail. The entire story was then narrated by Naduk. Everyone in the courtroom laughed heartily. Bondu was ordered by the magistrate to return the iron beam to Naduk, and Naduk was ordered to return Bondu's son. Thank you for listening my story. I hope you like it. Please show your support by click like and subscribe to this channel. And when you want another story to read, please comment below. My name Kak Aiko, see you on the next story.